Blizzard will never get another dime from me. I don't care about the Twilight expansion, not interested. And it seems like everyone's going back to old school RuneScape, and while it was nostalgic to hear all the cool sounds and see the goblins again, I just couldn't do it. I needed something that scratched that WoW itch, but wouldn't result into me giving Blizzard any more of my money. Project Ascension is what I've been looking for the longest time. How did I not know this was a thing? I had no clue about any of these Classic Plus servers, and stumbling upon them felt like I was finding a forbidden secret, something that the Blizzard lawyers haven't sunk their teeth into yet. Because going back to retail WoW just isn't for me either. Like, I'd rather pocket the 14 bucks and buy some Kane's chicken fingies. And besides, Project Ascension feels like it's right in the middle. Not quite retail, but not quite classic either. And if I had to boil it down to one thing that makes it different from retail WoW, is the fact that you can make your ideal hero. Playing on either classless or wildcard essentially lets you mix and match abilities from across every class. It's a way you get to revisit all the old questing grounds and dungeons, but with an added twist. But to be honest, it kind of felt daunting to dive into a full manual build, so I went with the feature builds. Now the feature builds are cool because they've already got their classes kind of laid out for you, and you can start these off straight from the character selection screen, which ends up being like a really nice experience because you can just focus on playing the game, learning your new class, without needing to research, find, or buy all the scrolls you need to make your build viable. And there's so many to choose from if you want to be a battle healer, shadow assassin, dark ranger, or perhaps a mage tank. You've got plenty to choose from and tons to try. And it's funny because I remember back in the day when Wrath of the Lich King first came out, and I remember being so stoked about the new Death Knight class, like a totally brand new class. Playing Ascension has kind of rekindled that same feeling with the excitement and curiosity that comes with trying out all these new classes. And there's so many more player created builds, and who knows what you could possibly come up with on your own. Did you ever have that moment where you see other people's abilities and the sense of like class regret starts to set in, and then you go and make a new character only realize you don't even like playing as a shaman, you never did, you just thought chain lightning or lava cakes look cool? Well, in Ascension, you can simply be like, give me that. What? And now you've got the abilities that you've always wanted. Let's be honest, if you've totally written off WoW but still struggle with withdrawal, these Classic Plus servers are worth a try, and I bet you'll find yourself fully addicted again. Feel like the people making Ascension actually play the game and are having fun trying to recreate this world, where getting lost in this game is a part of the adventure, not a part of the business model. And their YouTube channel is constantly uploading content at a higher rate than Blizzard does, and they're showcasing and highlighting all the new mechanics and RPG elements of the servers to continue to improve upon the game as a whole. Like being able to loot exactly what the enemies are wearing, or even knowing how an enemy's stats impact their combat just by looking at them. Like, that sounds so cool, immersive, and fun. Why hasn't Blizzard even thought to do that? And as long as Project Ascension and all these other Classic Plus servers are alive, I've got no reason to give Blizzard another dime.